Hi everyone, welcome back. Now this is, as I explained before, Nina. She's by Monica Liebnig. Now, I had a look before we started this, and it's Monica Liebnig. Now she's 34 inch. She's, as I explained before, she's ball jointed in the knees and in the elbows, as you can see, and as most of my dolls are. I think I said she's 34 inch, yep. Ball jointed. She's got strawberry blonde hair. She hasn't been with me very long. I think I got her in about November, late November, early December last year. So she hasn't been with us very long. Now, I meant to do this before I started this actually. She's too buried down. I'll have to do it another time. Now, in the previous video, you may remember I explained that Maddie is an Ashton doll, and so is Nina. Okay, Nina is first day at kindergarten, I think. The English people in England and probably Australia too may remember it. She had denim, I think a denim skirt. I think it was a denim overalls. I think they were, or something like that. She had a rainbowy, I think it was a rainbowy jumper. She had like a little school bag that went over her shoulder, similar to this, but a child's version. Okay, this is a satchel, by the way. Yeah, but it's similar to that, but obviously a lot smaller. But I was trying to think what else. And she had strawberry blonde hair, and that's why I wanted a strawberry blonde haired Sabrina. Sabrina, if you go to the website, I'm pretty sure she's still there. She wasn't out very long. I'm hoping the blonde ones are still available, because I think the strawberries and the brunettes have gone, but I think there's one or two blondes left, and that's it. So I better get my act together if I'm going to replace Maddie's body. Now Maddie won't be replaced; it's just her body. As you know, their bodies get old, and like we do, but the great thing about them is they can change their bodies. We can't. So that's what I do. If you're familiar with Doctor Who, he regenerates. All right, so that way the new actors can come in and play the role. Well, that's what I do with these guys. They start off as babies, like Savannah and Violet. Then they'll end up like these guys. That are Jennifer and Gracie are over there, by the way. And they'll end up this size, and then they'll end up the size of Kayla, then end up the size of Holly and Rach, which I'll introduce in a little while. I think you've seen Holly. And then they'll end up the size of Lisa. Alright, but I haven't introduced Lisa yet, but you'll understand what I mean when I show it to you. But as I'm getting older, they get harder and harder to handle and harder to lift. So they're probably only going to no more than this size. Alright, so because then that way they're manageable. Obviously, as I get older and older and older and older, they'll end up. I can't find it now. Where is she? Well, they'll end up reborn size. So in other words, they'll go the reverse. They'll reach a certain age and then they'll go backwards. So eventually they'll end up back at birth. So they might go as far as 20 well, probably 10 in height, the age of a 10-year-old in height, and then go backwards. So they'll start going 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, and then end up a newborn. Yeah. So instead of growing up, they're growing down. They're shrinking. Yes, they're shrinking. In other words. So they'll end up a newborn, and they'll be so much easier to handle. If not, they'll probably just end up no more than this size, or at least a reborn size of this sort. But that's years and years away. But I'm starting to get aches and pains now, so I can only imagine. And I'm only 44, so I can only imagine by the time I'm in my 80s or even 70s, even these guys will be nearly impossible for me to pick up. Yeah, so I've got to start thinking about that now, before that situation comes along. So I will have to downgrade eventually. hopefully that's not for a long time, but if I do, they'll just end up in the corner or in the lounge, just on their stands and looking beautiful in the corner. The reborns, of course, will come out with me, of course, but it'll eventually get to a stage where I won't be able to take them out at all. Even I'll struggle to get out. So that's Nina. Yeah, I know. I'm sorry, I've waffled on. What are we now? 5:36. All right. So I'll finish it off there. That's Nina. There's not a lot to tell with these guys. It's pretty much the same thing with nearly all of them. There's very little difference. They're usually by Monica Peter Lynch or Monica Leavenick. They're usually 35 to 34 inch, and of course they're all ball jointed. As I said, there's very few that aren't ball jointed. I was going to try and think who's next. Speaking of Rach, Rach is next. Yeah, hang on, I've got to just check this because I don't want to miss anybody this time, because I missed Holly last time, as you probably noticed. But and I don't want to miss anybody out this time, so I want to make doubly sure. So we're definitely up to R. Okay, so that's Rachel and Russell. So I'll do Rachel next, followed by Russell. Russell's going to be a little more trickier because he's absolutely buried. To my left, your right, there's a whole heap of dolls down by my bed. I pretend they're away. I pretend they're visiting grandparents or aunties and uncles and that sort of thing. So I pretend they're away. So because I can't handle all of them, obviously. So I just have a few in the house or in the flat, and some of them end up down by my bed until I'm ready to bring them up. And of course Russell's buried right down the bottom of the pile, so I'll have to stop, get him out. Rachel's not. Rachel's in the lounge. So actually, I might do Rachel's in the lounge room before I have tea. Oh, excuse me. Yeah, we might have time to do Rachel's. All right. And I'll do Rachel out there. Anyway, that's Maddie and Nina done. So the next one will be Rachel, and we'll see you guys then. Don't forget to like and comment. Thank you for all the comments that you've been making. It's been great, and yeah, I'm glad you guys are liking my collection. And we're not finished yet. There's still a lot more to go yet. Well, actually, no, we're almost done. I think we're about halfway through the alphabet, that is. We're up to, we've just done M and N. Now we're up to R. And then we've got S, T, U. I've got Savannah and Violet, which is my baby twin girls. And then I think it's William. Yeah, and that's pretty much it. So there'll be Rachel, Russell, Savannah and Violet, and William. Now there is another person that I have missed, and that's been deliberate, because she's a very, very special lady to me. And I don't know how well this is going to be received amongst the fellow reborners and YouTubers when I reveal this. I'm still debating whether to do it or not, because the particular doll that I have, she is my wife. Yeah. But she's a doll. Yeah. Now you may be familiar with Dave Cat. He has a real doll that he treats as his wife. Well, I do the same. Except one of these is a masterpiece doll. She's not quite the height and development of a woman, but in my eyes she is 41 years of age like me. Alright, or sorry, no, 44 years of age like me. Alright, and she's the mother of the kids, and She is my wife to me. And I'm still debating whether to reveal her or not. I don't know how well it's going to be received. Yeah, so I'm still thinking about it. So I'll probably talk more about her after I've done William. Alright, so as I said, don't forget to like and comment and give us your thoughts. Should I reveal her, or do you think I should leave her out? And if you haven't subscribed, feel free to subscribe and follow us, and yeah, we'll see you guys when I do Rachel. Alright, bye for now.